Good morning, dear students of First Secondary French School. How are you? Today we are going to deal with Aim High, second unit. You are going to learn Unit 2. Please keep your books in front of you. Open your books on page 12, Unit 2. Unit 2 is called Talking the Talk. We are going in this unit to learn or to know about how the words were invented and from where we can give a word its name, the name of the word or how this word is given its name. Okay, we are going to read a background about the text. The article is about how new words originate, giving some examples and terms. The first two paragraphs explain that words can come about because of their obvious function, like the word calculator. The first thing, we can give something its name from its function, like the calculator. We use it to calculate, so we gave it its name from its function, why we use it. Or can be eponymous, taking their name from the person who discovered or invented them, like the word America. Or we can give a name to something from the name of the person who had discovered or invented this thing. Or toponymous, referring to a place, tangerine. Or we can give a name to something from the name of the place we have found this thing in. The article goes on to explain that some words are just simple inventions, giving the example of Google and Google Plus, invented by a 9-year-old child. These words were invented by a 9-year-old child. He invented them when he likes to give a name to a big number. When scientists were looking for a name for the web address of what is today a major global search engine, Google came up. Then they used this name when they were searching for a name to a website, to give to the website which is famous, very famous nowadays. They used this word, but when they began to write it, they misspelling it, which misspelling led to the word Google being coined. They invent the word Google. This is the text you have in your book, and keep your books in front of you to be the text more clear in front of you. As usual, we have highlighted words. You have to study them by heart. We are going to look at the first word, which is highlighted. Who coins new words? Who coins new words? What do you mean by the word coin? Coin is a verb. This word, we have two meanings for it. The first meaning, we are going to deal with it, or to explain it, which came to you in the text. We use it as a verb, means to invent a new word or phrase that people start to use. Here we have the word coin, which means invent. Who coined the phrase less is more? Who coined the phrase? Who invented this phrase? And we have another meaning for the word coin. A coin, money, the metal, the flat piece of metal used as money, the money we use. Then the second word we have, inspiration. Sometimes the inspiration for a word is obvious. Inspiration. What do you mean by this word? Inspiration is a noun from the verb inspire. Means the process that takes place when somebody sees or hears something that causes them to have new ideas. The beauty of the mountains was a great source of inspiration to the writer. When he had seen the beauty of the mountains, he had got ideas to write something very beautiful. The beautiful scene gave him ideas or new ideas to write about them. Third word we have, which abundant, okay? Where the fruit is abundant. What do you mean by this word? It's an adjective, means existing in large quantities, existing in large number. You can find it in large number. Bananas are abundant in the winter. You find banana in the winter a lot more than the summer. The next word we have missed one word, apparent. Apparent was based on its apparent function, okay? It's an adjective, means easy to see or understand, clear or obvious. When something is very clear in front of you. It became apparent that the student hadn't understood the lesson as he had answered all the homework wrong. From the homework he had done, I had understand that he didn't understand the lesson because it's very clear from his mistakes. The next word we have, originated. It's a verb, means to happen or appear for the first time in a particular place or situation. The noun, origin. Okay? When something you find it in the first place, its origin in this place. A lot of medicines originated from herbs and plants. The origin of this medicine is herbs and plants. Then we have the word documented. Is documented as the youngest person ever to coin a word. Documented is a verb, means to record the details of something in writing, to record something by the name of a person. It's coming from it, the word document, something very important. He was documented as the first child to reach the top of the mountain. Large finite number. Finite is an adjective, means having a definite limit or fixed size. Something limited. If we are referring to something unlimited, we say unfinite. Okay? We have a finite number of tickets to the party. Get yours quickly, it's limited in number. By this we have finished the first paragraph. Turn to the second paragraph. Now we are going to read about the boy who had coined the word goggle. Okay? Also suggested the term goggle plus. What do you mean by the word term? A word or phrase that is used as the name of something. What do you mean by the term goggle? Term is a word. Ingenuity. Appreciated the boy's ingenuity. What do you mean by the word ingenuity? Creativity. Okay, he was so creative, he created a word. Noun, it's a noun, means the ability to invent something or to solve problems in clever ways. This problem needs some ingenuity to find its solution. He was so creative. Next word. What is more intriguing about Sirato and Kasser's story is that their creations are in a way now known by millions. It's an adjective, means that something is very interesting. When you describe something which is very interesting. This novel was very interesting, was very intriguing that I read it in a day. It was very interesting, so I read it in a day. Okay? Now we are going to turn to the last paragraph, and from it we are going to know how they turn the word goggle and goggle plus to be written by this way we use it nowadays, and we have mentioned it to the most famous website nowadays. We have the word brainstorming. Brainstorming. Had a number of brainstorming. Brainstorming is a noun, means a way of making people think about something at the same time, often to solve a problem or create new ideas. When we are sitting together, having a session to get new ideas, to get new names for a book, this we mean by brainstorming. We will spend 5 minutes brainstorming on how we can raise money, to sit and think about something new. The right name for this innovative tool, innovative, it's an adjective, means introducing or using new ideas or ways of doing something. The verb is innovate. Innovative, when we are talking about something new. The scientist was able to invent innovative methods. Colossal, amount of data. Colossal, it's an adjective, means something huge or very big, very large. This man has a colossal amount of money. He is a millionaire. Colossal, something very big or huge and large. Next we have the word, they prefer the unconventional spelling. The unconventional spelling. Unconventional, something uncommon or unfamiliar. Uncommon or unfamiliar. You didn't use to it. She likes to write in an unconventional way from the bottom to the top. She was writing in unfamiliar way. The last word we have, passed away in 1980. Passed away. It's a verb, means die. It's a verb, means die. I missed my grandmother so much. She passed away 10 years ago. When you need to say that this person died without saying this word, you can use the word passed away. By this we have finished our text and the highlighted words. You have to study them by heart. You can answer this, put the following words each in a sentence to test your understanding, to put each word from these words or all the words you have learned to test your understanding. Try to put each one in a sentence by your own. Thank you and goodbye.